Did you know that the giraffe in The Last of Us final episode is actually a real giraffe and not VFX? And yet, it kinda looks like VFX because the rest of the scenery makes heavy use of VFX. Welcome back to another video, fellas, and today I'll share with you some new amazing details that I found while watching The Last of Us final episode. Trust me, fellas, I have not included any of the obvious Easter eggs or details similar to the game because I think the audience is smart enough to catch those references. So without any further delay, are you ready? Let's go! Number 1. Okay, this is probably one of the most beautiful details of all. When the episode begins, a young, pregnant woman is seen running through the forest in an attempt to escape an infected. Soon, it is revealed that she is Anna, Ellie's mother. The showrunners honor the game in the most brilliant way by bringing back Ashley Johnson, who is in fact the actor who portrayed Ellie in the Last of Us games. Now in the series, she plays Ellie's mother, and so the HBO series brings her journey literally to a full circle. Number 2. Ashley Johnson wasn't the only Last of Us cameo in the final episode. Actor Laura Bailey, who portrayed the role of Abby in The Last of Us Part 2, plays one of the nurses on the season finale. Now her face isn't fully visible during the scene as she wears a surgical mask, and so this is a really subtle cameo. Laura Bailey also played one of the nurses in the Last of Us game and is an optional character to kill for the players. However, she is one of the main antagonists for the second game, and so possibly, since she didn't die in the last episode, her involvement in the HBO series could be a major one, and the actress might come back for season 2, as Abby is the daughter of the doctor that Joel kills and she comes back to seek revenge. Moving on. Number 3. In The Last of Us Episode 9 opening scene, Anna is attacked by a stalker infected. In the original Last of Us game, the infected turn into 4 distinct types: runners, stalkers, clickers, and bloaters. While the 1st, 3rd, and 4th have already featured in HBO's The Last of Us, stalkers have not been showcased in any meaningful way. However, the infected in The Last of Us Episode 9 is shown to run on all 4s like the stalkers from the game, meaning that their inclusion is finally here. Bravo to the showrunners for including such an amazing subtle detail. Number 4. Joel carrying Ellie reflects Sarah from The Last of Us Episode 1. After saving Ellie and leaving the hospital, Joel is shown carrying Ellie in his arms while the arm donning his watch cradles her. This is a direct reference to the scene in which Joel carries Sarah in The Last of Us Episode 1. And this is also an amazing subtle detail that re-establishes Joel's feelings for saving Ellie, as well as linking to the heartbreaking scene from the premiere. Number 5, and final detail, some Season 2 foreshadowing. Towards the end of Joel's rampage through the hospital, he walks down a darkly lit hallway, all the way down to a door at the end with a piercing white light behind it. This scene is shot particularly in this way to evoke the same hallway from The Last of Us second game. The sequel game shows this same hallway multiple times as a reminder to the players of Joel's choice and the consequences that follow. And of course, this also lays the way for the same sequence to be repeatedly shown throughout The Last of Us Season 2, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. And so that is all, fellas, thank you for watching. These are the most subtle details that I found while watching The Last of Us Episode 9, and I hope I gave you fellas some new insight on the episode, and the series overall. I have to admit that I love The Last of Us series, and in my opinion, it's one of the best adaptations, and in any case, one of the best TV series ever made. And I think one of the main reasons is sticking close to the source material. What is your opinion, fellas? Have you enjoyed The Last of Us series? Let me know in the comments. And of course, don't forget to smash like and subscribe. Until the next one, have an amazing time and I'll see y'all later.